Hello, everybody. Welcome back to JuJu's journey. Goodness. Time has completely slipped up on me. I think it's because of all of the birthday celebrations. But anyway, welcome back to JuJu's journey. I'm JuJu. If you are new here, this is my channel of my life. And part of my life right now is definitely budgeting. I'm on a very fixed income. I only get $3,000 a month to pay all of my bills, and everything that I want to do in life has to come out of that $3,000 a month. So anyway, I've got to sit down and plan my May budget. And I did something with ChatGPT. I don't know if you can see this, but I asked them to I asked it to print out all of my categories that I stuff. So this might make it a little bit easier for me. But anyway, so of course, like I said, we're going to plan out my May budget. And I don't know about you guys, but a new month always feels kind of like a fresh start, especially to me. Because sometimes when we mess up that new month, we can retweak things and get ourselves back in shape, and it's just good to have a relationship with your money. I use a zero-based budget. That means every single penny of that $3,000 will go towards something. It will be spent before it hits my checking account on Friday, okay? And so the way I do my envelope stuffing, although I get paid once a month, I still stuff weekly. And so I still have to plan my weekly budget for the whole month, and I also have to figure out the denominations I need. So once you do one budget, you can kind of, it becomes easier over time, especially if you get pretty much about the same amount every month and your bills kind of stay the same. You only have to tweak a few things every now and again. You get what I'm saying? So the first budget that you do is usually the hardest, and then everyone after that is easier. But you still need to sit down and go over your finances at least once a month. That's my recommendation. Have a relationship with your money. You do not work your honey off, or you didn't. Like me, I'm retired. I did not work my honey off, and my husband did not work his honey off for our money not to be used for things that we enjoy in life. You get what I'm saying? And if you're young, please pay off all your debt. Live a debt-free life. Then your job, it doesn't matter. You're not going to live paycheck to paycheck. You will actually have something. I'm very fortunate. I do have a retirement. I don't actually have to work. But if I'm doing my side hustle eBay, which I'm excited about. I'm going to try to revamp it and let it be my supplemental income. But I know how fortunate I am. I'm not going to be homeless. That's a good thing. But I still have dreams. So my budget that I'm dealing with is $3,000. Plus I have $125 from my birthday money. So that will give me a total for this month, $3,125. And I cannot wait to see how good this is. May has 5 weeks, but my electric bill was a lot lower. So I'm going to take the money that I saved from it, because I should have an overage of $133. And for those 5th weeks, I'm only going to stuff my cash wallet, the wallet that I carry in my purse every week. I'm not going to do envelope stuffing that week. So $130 should be plenty, just to get me by until, the next cash stuffing date. So we always start, when you're making your budget, you always start with your bills first. always, okay? That's the most important thing. You've got to pay your bills. So, of course, that's going to come out of your budget first. So, my health insurance, I budgeted $255. Water bill is $80. My electricity bill is $159. Can y'all see that? My phone bill is, I budgeted $60. Internet is $85, I believe. Checking fees are $7. Okay, my car service plan is $101. My gas that I budget is $60 a month for car gas. Scrubbies is $35. Subscriptions are $100. I need to kind of maybe look into that a little bit. And so those are all the bills. These bills actually come out of my checking account every month. They're all drafted, except for my gas money. But other than my gas money, all the other bills are in my checking account. So I need to make sure at least $942 is in my account at all times. I didn't pull, that includes that $60, but that's okay because whenever I do get gas, I do actually run my debit card. So what I would do there is really, if I were you, I would make sure I had $1,000 in my checking account. But I'm lucky. I'm 1 month ahead of my checking account, so I keep $3,000 in my checking account at all times, and then I pull $3,000 in cash. So now we're going to go for my personal use. This is my cash wallet. So Juju, that's me. I get $200 a month, but I stuff $50 a week. Okay. And then for groceries, $200 a month, and I stuff $50 a week. Dining out gets $120. And that leads me to $30 a week. Lunch gets gets $80 a month, which gives me $20 a week. Giving gets $20 a month at $5 a week. And the miscellaneous gets $40 a month, which I stuff $10 a week. And so these categories right here, that comes out to be $660. Okay. If you're new here, what I do with my cash wallet, it goes everywhere with me in my purse. It's my cash wallet. But I try not to spend what I stuff every week. And what I don't spend, I put in my savings challenge. And that's very important. It's another way of tricking my brain to save money, save money, save money, you know. So now we're going to do home and insurance and all the other things, you know. All the other things that happen. My house insurance, I budget $200 a month, which leaves $50 a week cash stuffing. This is not enough. It's due in February, and stuffing that little bit of money each week is still not going to cut it. So try to take my savings challenge money and put towards that anytime I complete a challenge, because I really want to get that one fully funded so I don't even have to think about it anymore. This worries me. This right here and my car insurance, Those are the two that really, really, really worry me. And I don't want to be worried about money. So car insurance is, I budget $160 a month, and I stuff $40 a week. And then house taxes. For some reason, that one doesn't bother me as much because I can cut it. Like these two, just stuffing 50 and 40 a week is not enough. But my house taxes, I'm going to be fine. House taxes, I stuff $100 a month at $25 a week. And that's for May. I mean, I did it in April this way, and I'm doing it again in May this way because it worked out really good last month. Car taxes, I'm going to be fine on that too because they're not due until next March. But, you know, I'm paying right now. I'm going to be ready. So when those car taxes come in, Juju is going to say, I've got you. I've already got you paid. So do you see how this works? I'm paying for my future, you know? When you get down to all of these bills, you're just basically paying for your future. And it's a wonderful thing. A wonderful thing. It gives you so much financial freedom. It gives you financial security. It just, I mean, I'm a widow, so when my husband died, I mean, I was scared slap out of my mind. You know? I was scared. And I'm still scared. But I'm not as scared as I was last year. Because I survived last year, and I know I'll definitely survive this year. Meaning, that I'll survive. Pets and vets get $80 a month, y'all. $20 a week. That's really not enough either. I need to go up on that. But I'll go up on that whenever I fully fund these. Okay. Medical gets $20 a month at $5 a week. I know that doesn't sound like much, but I'm telling you, those little $5 stuffings add up. They really do. Emergency, same thing. $20 and $5 a week. Maybe if I get some of these fully funded, I can add more to these, you know. That's of course your goal. And then hopefully if I start selling more on eBay, I can add more to these. Savings, $20 a month and $5 a week. You know, actually, it's overkill. Savings and emergency are basically the same thing. But I went through, what's it called? Post-traumatic stress syndrome, PTSD. After my husband died, I want to have every category, even if I'm only putting $5 in it, you know. It's okay. Month ahead is the same thing. I'm already 1 month ahead, but I'm trucking along. I'm adding $5 a week. So it gets $20 a month and $5 a week. And I'm taking yearly fees out. So now we've got to turn around and go to this side. And let me see what we've got. I did this with ChatGPT and they completely... I know I'm still on this page. I thought they kind of put things in different order. So car maintenance is going to get $20 a month and $5 a week. House maintenance, same thing, $20 and $5 a week. Lifestyle, here we go. This is the fun category. This is the one when the electric bill gets really high. I can't stuff these like I should. You know? But vacation gets $80 a month. and that's $20 a week. Entertainment, because, I mean, we do have to live, guys. Entertainment gets $20 a month at $5 a week. I have not even spent any of my entertainment money this year. That's sad, isn't it? Okay, now we'll go to this page. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know why this keeps going out too. Hold on. Okay, can you see that? Okay, so no, adventure. I told you, I'm just very monotonous. Vacation, entertainment, and adventure. You would think they're all the same thing, but in my mind, no, they're not. They're separate. Entertainment to me is going to a cookout and being able to take an hors d'oeuvre, or going to the movies. Adventure to me is packing up on a Saturday and going to a town, eating lunch, and maybe window shopping, and maybe being able to buy something that's out of the ordinary. Or, you know, going on a 5K, or taking my grandchild somewhere and getting them snow cones or something like that. Just going on an adventure is entirely different. So that's how my brain works. And so $40 goes to adventure at $10 a week. Okay, now this is for my daughter. And this is a very special gift that I want to save for her. And she's getting $40 a month at $10 a week. And Wish List is getting $20. Last year I saved up and bought a computer. I don't know what I want to do with Wish List this year. I don't have much money in it because it completely got, hold on a minute. I did something wrong here, y'all. Goes up here. That's why I say use a pencil, because you might make a mistake. 40, and then 10 a week. And let's see, personal care is 20 and 5 a week. Personal care for me is like shampoo, conditioner, things like that. Toilet paper, all of those type items. Wish List is 20 and 5. And whenever my electric bill was so high, I didn't stuff Wish List. I did not. Okay, clothes. I give $20 a month, $5 a week. I don't buy many clothes. Seasonally, I might buy something just to add to what I already have. Lawn and garden, I'm still going to stuff this, but I don't even plan on using anything for lawn and garden this year. But I'm going to still stuff it because maybe next year I will, you know. And stuffing $5 a week, maybe next year if I do that, then I'll be more motivated to go and buy some flowers and plant and do stuff. I used to love gardening, but I just have not gotten into it since my husband died. Gifts are for family and friends, not for my immediate children, just for like my aunts and my best friends, things like that. Maybe if you get invited to a baby shower, something of that nature. So I pull $20, I budget $20 and stuff $5 a week. Of course, my cat's going to act like a crazy cat. Easter, I'm not stuffing it right now because we've already had it. Thanksgiving, I am so glad I did these categories. Because last year when Thanksgiving hit and I went to the grocery store to buy food, I was like, why didn't I do that? So $20 a month, $5 a week, and same for Christmas. This year, I'm going to have the cash, and it's not going to come out of money that I had saved for something else. Christmas child, I'm not stuffing yet. I figured, or fire department, or monthly giving. What I figured I would do is once I got some of these the things that I worry about fully funded, then I can come back and play catch up with some of these categories. But they're still important to me, so I still want to go over them in my head because that makes me have a goal. We had so much fun last year adopting those Christmas children. I want to do that every year. And this is my favorite. This is my family. My grandchildren, I have 5 of them, and then I have 5 children and their spouses. And so each grandchild gets $20 a month, $5 a week. And I spend $100 on their birthday and $100 on Christmas for grandchildren. And then for the children and their spouses, I spend $100 on the girls for Christmas and birthday and $50 on the boys, because boys are different than girls, or men are. Men like to give, not really receive. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed that, but I did. They would much rather their wives have it than them or their children. So you can find a nice $50 gift and they'll be ecstatic. I mean, so would the girls too. So, you know. But that's just how I like to do it. And so now that I have all of this done, you can total up all of your categories. Like this one is $200 a month. And then the one with, and that starts over here, I believe. Or does it? Lifestyle starts on that page. But we'll just do like this. And that's $325. Can y'all see? And then right here, home and insurance, that category is $740 a month. So if you total all of these little boogaroos together, you're going to end up with $2,867, which if you take your $3,000 and subtract those two, you're going to end up with $133. And that's the money that I plan to use on week 5. Because all I'm going to do is stuff my cash wallet. And the last day of May is actually on a Sunday. It's whenever I would normally stuff my envelopes. I will not be doing any cash stuffing May 31st. The only thing I'm going to stuff is my cash wallet. And I probably won't pull the money to go towards my savings challenge. I'll probably just keep what's in it and add that to it. And then what I don't spend, then the first week of June on Sunday when I stuff is when I'll stuff my savings challenges. And so that's basically how I plan my budget. But let's see if I have it over here. Now, after I've done all of that, I have to go through and decide how I want all of my denominations to be. And because I have to go to the bank and get my money out, you know? And what I like to do, since I am, 1 month ahead, I like to also pull out my, I like to pull my bill money too. because I like to touch it and pay my bills with cash too, so I'll put them in their envelope. So health insurance is $255, so I need two 100s. Two 100s, 150, and 15. Okay. You see how I'm doing this? Then when I go to the bank, I'll know how many 100s I need, how many 50s I need, and how many 5s and 10s and all of that stuff. Okay, next for my water bill is $80. So I will pull I don't know if I can use this sheet. I can't. I'm going to have to use this sheet because they're not lined up. And this is the sheet that, these are those folders that you can get off of their Mr. Pen. Teachers use them a lot. This is just a plain Sharpie. And you just take rubbing alcohol and you can clean it and then just keep writing on it. So I'm just going to make my little lines. I'm a line person, y'all. I got to have my lines. So everything lines up. I can't get confused like that. Okay, so we got that page lined up. Okay, can you see? I hope there's not a big... Okay, so here we go. Okay, we're going to start over. My insurance, I'm going to need two 100s, 150, and 15. Water bill, 150, 120, and 110. 50, 60, 70, 80. Electricity is going to get 100, 150, 159, 15, and 4 ones. Can y'all see? Phone bill, it's going to get 60, so I'll need to get a 50 and a 10. Internet is 85, so 150, 120, 110, and 15. Checking fees are 7, so I need 15 and 2 ones. Making sure y'all can see. Car service plan gets a 100 and a $1 bill. Scrubbies gets $35. So we need to make sure we get 120, 110, and 15. Subscription gets 100. And then gas gets 60. So let's go. And I like to do that in 20s. So we're going to do 2, 4, 6, 3 20s. Okay. So now for JuJu, I need to do a little bit of math here. So I get $200 a month. So you get two. I get 2 20s. Hold on a minute. I get 2 20s and a 5. Okay, so I've got to go 2, 4, 6, 8. I need 8 20s. And then a 5. So I need, no. If I get 50, a 10. We got to do 10. And I only get 1 10, so I need 4 10s, okay? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. Okay, that's right. And so groceries is the same way. Okay, dining out gets 120. So I get $30 a month. So that's what? 4 20s and 4 10s, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 90, 100, 10, and 20. That's right. Okay, lunch gets $20, $80 a month. So I need 4 20s. Miscellaneous gets $40, but I get $10 a week. So I need 4 10s to stuff $10 a week. Giving needs 4 5s. House insurance needs 4 50s. Car insurance needs 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 20s. Oop. Car insurance needs 8 20s. Now I've got to well, I can just scratch it out. Instead of getting the rubbing alcohol out right now. House taxes gets $25 a week. So I need 4 20s and 4 5s. Okay, car taxes are next. So I need 4 20s for it because it gets 80. Pets and vet gets $20 a week. So I need 4 20s and pets and vet. Emergency gets $5 a week. So I need 4 5s. Next is savings, 4 5s because I get 20. Medical, same thing, 4 5s. Let's see, car maintenance, 4 5s. House maintenance, 4 5s. Month ahead is 4 5s. And then yearly fees we're not doing. So I don't have to put anything for that. I'm going to turn it over. And we're going to go to vacation. 2, 4, 6, 8. We need to make these lines. I'm just going to go down. Thank y'all for sticking with me. I know it's monotonous, but this is one of the most important parts of a successful being successful in your journey of budgeting and saving money and having a good future. So 20s needs 4 for vacation. Entertainment gets 4 5s. Adventure gets 4 10s. Okay, let's see. This is my daughter. She's going to get 4 10s. Okay, personal care gets 4 5s. Wish list, 4 5s. Clothes, 4 5s. What is that? Lawn and garden, 4 5s. And I guess that's gifts. Yeah. 4 5s. Easter, nothing. Thanksgiving Needs 4 5s. Christmas, 4 5s. Christmas child, fire department, nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. Oh, and my children's gifts. So how did I work it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I need 10 5s. 10, 20, 30, 40. I need 45s to fund my children. Oh, not $40, 40. Then you have to turn around and total all these little boogers up. So for the ones column, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. 5s, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 37 on this side. 10s, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So 50 20s on that side. And now 50s, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9. And then 100s, we need 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 $100 bills. Okay? So now we're going to turn it up and do the same thing. And we're going to go 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I'm going to go 32 plus 40 is going to be 72 5s on this side. 8 10s and 4 20s. Now I'm going to come and pull them over. 1s are 7. 5s are 37 under here. 10s, I got 20. Okay, so 20s, 50 20s over on that side. And then 9s, no, 50s, I need 9 50s. And then 100s, I need 5. So now we're going to add these little boogers up, okay? So we got 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 109 5s, 28, 54, 9, and 5. Okay, hold on. Let me go get my calculator real quick, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, let me see. So now, the cash breakdown. I don't know if you can see that. So, I have a whole little sheet of these that I take to the bank. It's like a sticky pad. I don't see one at my fingertip, but just know that I have this. And so what I do when I go to the bank, I go ahead and write my checking account number at the top. And then my ones is going to have 7. And for the total of $7. Okay. So 5s, I need 109 of those. And I've got my calculator to the side, y'all. And I'm going to go 109 times 5 point equals. So I need 545. Fives. Tens. I need 28. So 28 times 10 equals 280. I should know that without looking. Without having to add. 54 20s. And let's do the math. So 20 times 54 equals 1,080 dollars in 20s. We're going to do 9 50s. That's 450. And 5 100s. And of course that's 500. So now hopefully keep your fingers crossed that whenever I add all of these numbers up, it's going to come out and be that magic number on that other sheet of paper. Okay? All right. Keep your fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Here we go. $7 plus 545 plus 280 plus 1,080 plus 450 plus 500 equals. Drum roll. Remember, I'm going to still get $3,000 out. So this is just to see if our numbers add up. Okay, did they add up? Please tell me they added up. Did they add up? It looks like I'm missing a 5. You know what? And when it looks like you're missing a $5 bill, it's in your best interest to go ahead and add a 10. You get what I'm saying? Add another 5. So instead of whatever, this should be 550. Just let it work its way out because, And then that's going to turn into 2,867. Because it's got to match my math on the other side. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know what I did with the paper. Oh, here it is. I still don't know what I did with it. Anyway, it's all good. I think you understand what I'm getting at. Because remember, I had the $133. So if I add the 133, that's going to turn out to be 5,000. And I've got to decide how I want those denominations, though. So I'm probably need to figure that out, too. But you get what I'm going at. What I'm going to do is probably readjust this, but add the denominations I need. Like I probably should just do it in 20s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 6 20s. So I should add 6 20s, 1 10, and 3 ones. I'm just going to make sure I take a mental note of that. And then that should come out to be $5,000 instead of $2,867. So that's the way I have to sit down once a month, get my brain around it. And then the next thing I have to do is go to the bank, fill out my little sheet of paper, hand it to them. They'll give me all of these denominations. And then I come home and I stuff my bank binder because I keep all of my money in one binder. And then I only stuff once a week. And me personally, it works out good for me because it gives me a relationship with my money. But plus, if something were to happen and I have to get my hands on that money to pay for some type of something that came up, and I'm just going to stop stuffing my envelopes. And I'm going to use the money out of that bank binder first. I'm not dipping into this hard-earned money that I've been saving. I'm just going to restart next month. Of course, I'm going to pay my bills. That money's going to stay. The bills are going to get paid first. Thanksgiving can wait. Christmas can wait. My clothes can wait. All of that can wait. Even the Christmas gifts for my kids, I can make that up later. No, I'm not unstuffing all my hard work. I'm just going to put a halt, and hopefully I have enough cash. So it just gives me another sense of security. Just another sense of security. That's the reason I do it that way. But if I got paid weekly, I would be stuffing weekly. I wouldn't be holding on to it. But anyway, that's the way I do it. If y'all watched this long, God bless you, because it was a long video. But it takes a little bit of time to plan. I could have done it in small increments throughout the week, but it just kind of slipped up on me. Usually I'll sit down and do this one day, and then I'll do the other on a different day. And it just doesn't take so much time. But that's the way the ball bounces sometimes. When you play, you pay. And I had a good birthday, so I guess I played too hard. So now I had to sit down and work on this budget too hard. Anyway, God bless you. Hit that subscribe and hit that thumbs up. And leave me a comment. Bye. Talk to you later.